blame our education system. I used to feel like Nigerians are really, really bright. And I am honestly beginning to feel like we need to do something to prevent the general IQ of this country from going lower.
You might not necessarily like what the CEO of MoneyPoint said in that video, but the truth is the truth.
I wouldn't like us to always blame it on our educational system. The same educational system produced a lot of talent.
Over the past week, a lot of Nigerians have been debating comments made by the fintech company CEO, who said his company struggled to fill hundreds of roles because many applicants did not yet have the skills required for globally competitive jobs. One of these reasons being the education system. That statement sparked strong reactions. But beyond the debate, it raises a more important question. How can a country with millions of job seekers still have positions employers cannot easily fill? The answer may be simpler than it seems. The economy is changing faster than many education systems were originally designed for. And this is not an entirely new concern. Even industrial leaders like Aliko Dangote have also emphasized that Nigeria's growth will depend on a workforce with stronger technical and practical capabilities. Now, for a long time, having a certificate was often seen as the finish line. But today, employers are increasingly focused on something more practical. Can you build? Can you repair? Can you code? Can you analyze? Can you solve real problems? In other words, what matters more and more is not only what you know, but what you can do. Now, that is why TVET, Technical and Vocational Education and Training, is receiving renewed national attention. Under the Nigerian Education Sector and Renewal Initiative, the Federal Ministry of Education introduced an 80-20 practical to theoretical model to make training far more hands-on. And so far, the program has attracted over 1.3 million applications, matched over 160,000 trainees to more than 1,700 accredited centers, and even enrolled well over 72,000 learners with verified biometrics. Now, this is not about replacing university education. It is about ensuring more Nigerians leave school with skills that markets can immediately use. And these skills go far beyond technology. They include software development, welding, mechatronics, electrical installation, industrial maintenance, and many of the technical roles that keep modern economies running. So the world of work is rewarding practical capability, and education is adapting to meet that reality. So perhaps the most important lesson from this debate is this: the future will increasingly favor people who can turn knowledge into results. And one of the most significant shifts in Nigerian education today is the effort to help more young people do exactly that.